stress and intonation. This is not the stress that we use in psychology, the mental stress. No, we are talking about language. So, stress is the degree of force with which a syllable or a word is uttered. Utter means to speak, make sound. Mind well, stress is the degree of force. We are forcing on some syllable, on some sound when we speak. That is stress. To emphasize a single syllable or a word in a sentence is called stress. Now, I have given you the examples in the PPT. You see, the capitalized words are stressed. For example, today you should listen me very carefully. Present. You know, pre was not stressed. Zent is clearly audible to you. It is louder. It is longer. Present. Democracy. Football. Apple. Geography. Right? You just observe. You just listen to me very carefully that the capitalized letters are stressed by me. Stress is the emphasis we give on a certain syllable. Yesterday, somebody asked me about syllable. So, when you speak a word, there can be one syllable, two syllable, three syllable, four syllable, five syllable. So, how do you identify syllable? I give you a trick. When you speak the word, the number of times you can clap with your hands. The separate sounds with vowel are syllables. For example, two syllable word, that is section, only two clappings. So there are only two syllable. Position. So there are three syllables. Acquisition. So there are four syllables. So when you make a sound, you can clearly make difference between sounds with vowels. They are syllables. And when you emphasize the first syllable or second syllable or third syllable, it is called syllable stress. For example, in section, you can see we give more emphasis and we speak sack as louder section. In position, we speak C Z as a louder. For example, position. Now acquisition, right? You just listen to me. In English, we do not say each syllable with equal force. In many languages in the world, we speak words with equal force. We speak each and every sound with equal force. But in English, we speak these words with different force, different power, different loudness. We accentuate, we force one syllable out of many. We say one syllable loudly, bigger, stronger, more importantly. For example, this is called stress. For example, look at the slide in which the capitalized sounds will be louder. They are stressed. For example, listen me carefully. Climate, geographic, critical, decide, knowledge, spacious, require, democracy, extension. You can see the syllables I stressed. So we can easily identify the stressed syllable. How? There are 5 features. First, it is longer than other sounds. Right? The syllable that is stressed, it is longer than other sounds in the word. Second, it is louder than others. For example, photograph. You can see the fo is louder. It has a change in pitch, means the speed, the voice quality. It is somewhat higher pitch. It is said more clearly than other sounds. You can easily identify that this is what sound you are hearing. Normally, it is pure vowel sound. It has pure vowel in it. Let us see more examples. Teacher, Japan, China, above, conversation, interesting, important, demand, etc. Now you can see the capitalized sounds. I am making it louder, longer, clearer. You can see this. I have put very interesting example on the PPT. You see, when I stress its meaning is different. But when I stress scream, its meaning is different. You can see ice cream. So that is what we eat. But when I say I scream, I scream. So when it is related to shouting. So how you stress a single sound changes the meaning ultimately for the listeners. It changes the meaning. Why stress is very important? First, stress is part of pronunciation skill, speaking skill. If you know the correct stress, your pronunciation is correct. Second thing, it shows it is a grammatical device. If you stress a word, a sound, a syllable, the grammatical function of the word changes. For example, I have given you, if you stress conflict, it becomes noun. But if you say conflict, then it becomes verb. For example, defect, that is noun. Defect, that is verb. Export, that is noun. Export, that is verb. Extract, that is noun. Extract, that is verb. Permit, that is noun. Permit, that is verb. Protest, that is noun. Protest, that is verb. Record, that is noun. Record, that is verb. So the first syllable you stress, it becomes noun. If you stress second syllable, it becomes verb. So it changes the function, the work of the word. Second most important thing is, it is a part of language. You can easily communicate. Fluency comes in you. You can speak accurately if you know the stressing words. If you stress each and every syllable, you cannot be fluent. If you stress important words and important syllables, you will be fast. You can communicate rapidly, fluently, and accurately as well, because the listeners can easily get your words. If you make mistake in word stress or sentence stress, it can change the meaning. The sentence can be misunderstood by the listener. For example, stressing the one syllable or wrong word can make it the meaning different. I have given you the example. If you stress I, different meaning. If you stress didn't, different meaning. If you say different meaning. So the orange color words, if you stress, the meaning changes. I didn't say you stole my red hat. Somebody else might have said. I didn't say. I didn't say you. I didn't say you stole my red. I didn't say you stole my red. You might have taken. I didn't say you stole my red hat. I didn't say you stole my red hat. I have many color hats, but I didn't say you stole my red hat. I didn't say you stole my red hat. It might be a red book. So I didn't say that you stole my red hat. So you see, when you stress different word, the meaning changes. Then, if you know which syllable should be stressed when, you can perfectly Be audible to your audience. If your stress is perfect, your audience will be able to listen you perfectly. You will be completely understandable, comprehensible. Present, present, right? Repeat, repeat. So when you stress the second syllable, it becomes verb. When you stress verb first syllable, there are many such words. Then what are the types of stress? First type of stress is word stress, that is syllable stress, stress within the word. You can see the examples. There is the vertical line here, here, here. This shows the stress mark. It is called stress mark. These are the stress mark. It means that the sound after this stress mark should be stressed. In dictionary, you can find this stress mark, and when you speak this word, you should stress the next sound after stress mark. This is called word stress because a syllable in the word need to be stressed. Not all sound should be stressed. For example, contact, contract, conduct, conduct, object, object, subject, subject, present, present, desert, desert, project, project, refuse, refuse, address, address. So the meaning also changes. Address means the place where you live. But when say address, you speak to the audience, that is also called address. Right? The meaning changes. Then sentence stress is the second type of stress. It is within sentence. Word stress was within word, but this is within sentence. Different words are stressed in a single sentence. It is called sentence stress. I have given two examples. The rare words stressed meaning changes. For example, my brother has bought a car, not somebody else's brother. My brother has bought the car, not my father. My brother has bought a car. He has not taken from his friend. He has not borrowed. He has bought a car. My brother has bought a car, not anything else. I can give you second example. Jack will cycle to the restaurant tonight. Jack will cycle. Jack will cycle. Jack will cycle to the restaurant. Jack will cycle to the restaurant. Jack will cycle to the restaurant tonight. Right? If you change the stress in a word, the meaning of the sentence changes. This is sentence stress. Then, in a sentence stress, we should keep in mind which word should be stressed and which word should not be stressed. You know, there are some content words which are really important words which have meanings, and there are some grammatical function words, they are for grammar only. So we should stress content words. We should stress nouns, adjectives, adverbs, main verbs, but we should not stress pronouns, prepositions, articles, conjunction because they are related to grammar. So this is the common rule that when you are speaking a sentence, you should stress verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, auxiliaries, but never the pronouns, prepositions, articles which are related to grammar. So structure words stressed. There are some rules for generally we cannot find some rules for stress, but these are generalized rules. Otherwise, you should practice and listen to original English. Then you can learn stress. There is no watertight rules. So first is when the words are generally two syllable words, means there are two sounds. First syllable is most of the time stressed. First syllable is stressed. Almost 80% of two syllable words, first syllable is. So these all words are two syllable and first syllable is stress. I give you example. Now there are two syllable. Future, father, pleasure, rather, window. There are only two syllable in all the words. But when we speak, we give more emphasis on first syllable. Let me repeat. Future, father, pleasure, rather, window. Right? So it just, you just listen me very carefully. First syllable is generally stressed when there are two syllable words. I have told you that when there are two syllable words, there are some words which are noun also and which are verbs also. So when you stress first syllable, they become noun. And when you stress second syllable, they become verbs. For example, project, it becomes noun. It's a nice project, right? Then verbs. The director projected the goal. Then object. This is a hard object. Then I object, my lord. Right? You can see the noun, object, then object, that is verb, that becomes verb. Convict, convict. Present, present. Now, first present noun is related to the gift, present. Then present is the word, verb. Suspect, suspect. Record, record. Contrast, contrast. Insult, insult. Now, this is how the two syllable words should be differentiated. Then the third rule is when a suffix is added. What is suffix? Suffix is ended at the end of the word. That is called suffix. For example, in many English words, er, or, ly, these are the suffix that we add. For example, when we add suffix, generally the first syllable is stressed. Direct, director, right? Order, orderly. So the suffix don't change the stress. Manager, manager. Happy, happiness. You can see the stress remains on the first syllable only. Friend, friendly. Build, builder. Beauty, beautiful. Fashion, fashionable. Special, specially. Pay is the. So they maintain. When you add suffix, it the stress is maintained. The stress remains the same in which there was in original word. Then fourth rule is when you add in, tion, ian, sion, ic, ical, the primary stress is on the syllable preceding the ending. Preceding the ending means when the word ends, just before the word ends, the second syllable from the end is stressed. Right? The second syllable from the end. For example, geographic. Now, fic is not stressed, but gra is stressed. Why? It is just the second one from the last. Okay? This is the first syllable from the last. This is the second syllable from the last. Eccentric, allergic, alcoholic. See, last syllable is not stressed. The second from the last is stressed. When we add these suffixes, for example, demonstration, information, education, adoption. Now you can see delicious, glorious, conscious. You can see the just before the last syllable, preceding one, that is stress. Then when there are words with the third from the end, penultimate syllable means third from the end. I have told you that second syllable from the end.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, if we add cy, ty, phy, gy, etc., the third syllable from the end is stressed. For example, democracy, mo is stress. Dependability, b is stress. Photography, two is stressed. Geology, o is stress. Sanity, sa is stressed. Geological, low is stress. How? First, second, and third from the last is stress. There are many stress in compound words. What is compound word? Compound word is made of two words. So when a compound noun is made of two nouns, generally the first letter and first word is stressed. For example, in island, island is I is stressed. Island. Toothpaste ma. Tooth is stressed. Toothpaste. Seafood. Greenhouse. There is a greenhouse effect. So green is stressed. Fireman. Hot dog. Roommate. School bus. Airport. Port is not stress. Airport. Air is stress. Bedroom. Traffic light. Bus station. Sunglasses. So there are many examples. I am not reading all the examples. Then these are the links of some videos